Hi, I'm Trudy. Welcome to T&B Living, Coffee, and Conversations, where real estate, design, and everyday life come together, helping you love where you live. Did you know it takes a whole team of people to get from contract to closing? Let me take you inside. This week I attended the Charleston Trident Association of Realtors Summer Conference. It's where local leaders, vendors, and agents come together to share what's happening in the market, new tools, and changes that affect buyers and sellers. I thought I'd give you an inside look behind the scenes and let you see why events like this matter when it comes to buying and selling a house. I'm headed to the Charleston Trident Association of Realtors Summer Conference. This is where we hear from industry leaders about the current local real estate market and the forecast. It's also a great place for us to connect with other business people that we work with behind the scenes to get our clients from contract to closing. These conferences are about staying informed. We hear from industry leaders, we see new tools, and we connect with vendors, mortgage lenders, home inspectors, closing attorneys, all the people who play a role in your home purchase or sale. It's also a chance to connect and build relationships, which is strengthening the team that ultimately supports you. For example, here I am with a local lender. These relationships make a real difference when timelines get tough or unexpected issues pop up. We cover everything from the local quality of life in Charleston County, with most rating it good or excellent, to the ways technology is changing our business. AI, social media, and large business acquisitions are all shaping how buyers and sellers access services. But the big takeaway? Realtors are still essential. 88% of buyers and 90% of sellers used a Realtor in 2024. And when it comes to making choices, 51% of customers said service matters more than price. And 80% will go out of their way for better service. That's powerful. So why does all this matter? Because real estate isn't just about finding a house online. Once you have a ratified contract, a whole team goes to work. The lender, the inspector, the attorney, the insurance agent, repair contractors, and often these roles overlap. A delay in one area can affect everything else. That's why strong relationships, the kind built at events like this, matter so much. True story. I had a buyer who had a contract on a house in West Ashley in Charleston, and the home inspection discovered extensive termite damages. The lady had loved the original style of the kitchen cabinets, the bathroom tiles, and the hardwood floors. Long story short, all of that had to be ripped out to get to the damage and make repairs. Needless to say, that was a deal breaker. But the story doesn't end there. We managed the disappointment, got out of the contract, started over, found even a better house, worked through the whole process, and they moved in and loved where they live. Technology is giving buyers today more access than ever before, but negotiations don't happen online. Contracts and laws change, and every state is different. Home inspections can make or break a deal, and legal issues aren't solved by Google. Realtors guide you through those challenges, connect the dots, and keep the process moving. Another true story. A few years ago, I was working with an engaged couple who found the house that they loved. It was a competitive market, and I asked them, "How will you feel if you don't get this house?" She said, "I will be devastated." We received a counteroffer. They were actually at their engagement party. I was at Universal with my family, and we had a deadline to respond. There was a legal question, so from the parking lot of Universal Studios, I was able to contact the attorney on his cell phone, who was also out of town. We got the answer we needed and got a ratified contract. Connections and relationships can make a difference. There are a lot of pieces to the puzzle and a lot of things that can slip through the cracks and derail the whole process. Another one is when a lender called me and said, I've tried to reach the client, but I wanted to let you know that I've heard from the underwriter, and if we don't have updated documents by today, this thing's not going to close on time. I tried to contact the client and have not heard back. Well, I know the seller's already all packed up and ready to go, and the buyer has to be out of their place. So we don't want that to happen. Let me see what I can do. I called the other party to let them know what was going on. Our mutual client needs this today. Wow, okay. Well, we got it done, and guess what? They closed on time. These are just some examples that come top of mind. Are there more? I'm sure. Does this happen at every closing or through every process? No, not at all. But when it does, it's good to have relationships and contacts. That's one of the reasons I make time for conferences like this and building relationships. Education helps keep me smart, relationships make a difference, and my clients get the benefit. My goal is to provide a smooth and successful process from contract to closing. That's a peek inside this year's summer conference. It's why I believe education and relationships matter in real estate. You know, behind every closing, there's a realtor guiding the process, solving problems, and connecting all the dots. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the joy in loving where you live. I'm Trudy Mercy Brown with TMB Living, Real Estate and Interiors.